Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Shizasnan and I am from Air University. Today I am going to share my work of data visualization about terrorism, in which I will be sharing different graphs and comparison about different countries over the world. These are some of the topics which we will be discussing ahead. Let's begin with introduction. The Terrorism Data Visualization is an interactive analytic tool designed to explore and analyze terrorism-related data using Python and advanced visualization libraries such as Streamlit and Plotly. The dashboards provide insights about terrorism of different countries over the world, which shows attacks, deaths, and attack methods and trends over the years. It allows users to compare between different countries, which make it easy for policy makers, researchers, and analysts to draw meaningful conclusions from complex dataset. The language I have used for this visualization is Python because of its versatility and robust ecosystem of libraries. Python enables us to manipulate with the dataset by making it easy to filter, clean, and summarize large amount of data. The dataset includes a wealth of information in which we could know about number of deaths, attacks, attack methods, and various other data. Additionally, it also tell about which kind of attacks, like attack by unknowns, assassinations, hijacking, and tell about all these kind of data from the dataset. Now let's talk about the data sources and libraries. The libraries which I have used in this are Streamlit, Pandas, and Plotly. What is Streamlit? Streamlit is an open source framework for building interactive web application directly in Python. It provides us the user interface through which we can visualize data easily and make it user friendly. Now let's talk about Pandas. Pandas is a powerful data analysis and manipulation library used to handle data for the project. It enables efficient operation like filtering, grouping, and summarizing large datasets, ensuring smooth data preparation for visualization. Now we will talk about Plotly. Plotly is a versatile visualization library known for its ability to create interactive and dynamic charts. In this project, it is used to build visually appealing bar charts, line graphs, and choropleth map, allowing users to explore data trend effectively. Now, the data source is free. We have picked the dataset from online websites like Kaggle, and there are many others available which provide free datasets. These are some of the visualization through which I have taken snippet to share with you. As you can see, this shows the trends about death and comparison about different countries. These show attack comparators, a comparison between different countries. Upward is a graph and a world map which shows number of attacks in different countries, and below are the line graphs and bar graphs. This shows that of a specific country, like if we can look into the specific countries like Afghanistan, Pakistan, it will show the number of death using line charts, scatter plots over the years from 1970s to 2021. This graph shows the attack method like bombing, explosion, armed assault, assassinations, hijacking, and the percentage like how many percent a certain attempt of terrorism is attempted. These are some of the course snippets which I have used in this course. Like the first one is load dataset into Python. We have downloaded a dataset from an online source, and now we are going to upload it on the Python so we can work on our data visualization. The next code snippet is about world map. It shows the trend in the whole world. Like it's a world map in which we can look into which countries has how many deaths and how many attacks a country have faced. We will look a visualization ahead when we go through it. The other are snippets of line graph, scatter plot, and one is the title code. What is title code? When we use Streamlit, when we open it, it will show about what is the title of our data set and how the dashboard will look. Okay. Now moving to the conclusion, the terrorism data visualization demonstrates the power of data-driven insight in understanding complex global phenomena by leveraging Python robust libraries. The project provides interactive visualization and statistical analysis to explore trends in terrorist activities across different regions and years. The dashboard user-friendly interface enables researchers, policymakers, and the general public to identify patterns, compare countries, and gain actionable insights. The initiative allows how data science can be used to make sense of large datasets and aid in informed decision making. We can also use our dataset for future works. Like through this trend, we can analyze what steps to make in future to safeguard our rights and make things safe for us. Now that's all about the presentation. Now let's move towards the code. This is our code which I have written over the last week. This includes libraries which we have imported, Streamlit library for data visualization, and Plotly for graphs. This is the whole code. Now we will run our code and check the outcome. To run this code, we will use a command streamlit run our project name mai main.py. Now this is the code. It's taking time. This is our user interface. Now this is showing compare countries based on death. We can select multiple countries which will show also. Let's select Pakistan, PAKS, Pakistan, India, Afghanistan, and Iraq. Okay. This table shows total about country, total number of deaths, mean, median, mode, little bit about standard deviation, percentile, etc. Now let's move about. This is the world map. This shows about different country. When we hover over a country, it will show about number of total deaths. For example, I have my cursor on India, which shows total death about 20.493 k thousand. Okay, and we can look into every countries, and it will show us number of deaths of that country, total deaths from 1970 till 2021. Now this is the bar graph. It shows about different countries: Afghanistan, India, Iraq, and Pakistan. This line graph we can compare and look into how the data is compared with different countries. You can look in 2014 in Iraq death number of deaths, and 2014 Afghanistan have comparatively very much low. Line graph shows about how much a country is safe and how much a country is vulnerable. Now we will look into other methods like We can compare attacks similarly. We can also look into the attack methods for a country now. This is a pie chart which shows the attack method. Like with almost 60% of attack methods were bombing and explosion in Afghanistan, and about 30% about armed assassination assaults, and 10.5% were assassinations. We can now look into the bit of Pakistan. PAK. This is Pakistan. Okay, it shows 58.4% of the attack, bombings, and explosion, and also counts 8,251 number of bombs and explosions happened during the years of 1970 and 2021. And this is armed assaults happened in Pakistan, and the total number of events happening in Pakistan are shown in these pie charts. We can look into the attacks happened in a specific country over the years. Now let's look into the attacks happened in United States of America. United States. Okay. Let's look into this table. It shows total number of attacks happened in USA. It's 3,147 attacks over the past 51 years. Now this shows how much vulnerable the country was. In 1970, it was about almost 470 attacks happened in 1970, and over the years it became gradually came down, and in 2021 the number of attacks become 26. This is the scatter plots which show the data about how the trends changes over the year. This was all about my data visualization, and thank you.